Afternoon baseball here on. And now Bryce Harper, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder,
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. Harper running from first. Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. A man at third with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Corey Seager.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Seager has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny Jung. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pop high in the air. Davis is there for it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And right into the shift. Davis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left side, Simmons is there. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Popped him up. Dozier over to his left. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. That's popped up. Dozier over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 2-1. Martinez is off at first with 2 away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw in time. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just got a piece to the right side. Konerko is up with it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Konerko shading to his right. And that's the third out. So here's Matt Kemp now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Kemp will turn and go to second. Kemp's going to try for 3. Long throw to third. And Kemp will wheel all the way into third with a triple. Riding in once again, Johnny Jung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Paul Konerko. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the end. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. In now is Andrelton Simmons. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Dozier at second with 2 down. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Dale Murphy is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Dozier has a play. And that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Martinez.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Harmon Killebrew will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Stanton. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. First offering on its way. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. You can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Stanton. On the warning track, he makes the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Chris Davis now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw goes over to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And that misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 the count now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kemp at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking of...
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Felipe Rivero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Bellinger, runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Johnny Jung earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that misses, ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning starting.
Ready once again, Paul Konerko. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a sinker there, swung on. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Justin Smoke will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now pitching, Sean Eckford.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. DeJong stands at second with no outs. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1. And now Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The count now at 2-1. To 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on third. Dribbled to the right side. A diving tag, and he's out at home plate. Oh, he just did manage to hang on to the baseball. Throw won't get him. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready on 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Martinez comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Axford.
John Axford.
George Springer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Springer.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Now pitching, Darren
Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kemp. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
The 1-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that one is gone. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Dylan Betances gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Popped him up. Canerco moving to his left, 2 gone. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Betances is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get through.
And we'll have to leave it. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bounce it to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Jung. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Davis will put this one away. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Darren O'Day. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Kemp comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. First pitch on its way. Hot shot towards the hole, but pulled in at the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Konerko, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-1 the count now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And it's 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Betances. Jim Edmonds will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pat Neshek is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Alex Wood takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sinker in there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That wasn't even close.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-2 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Again, he's off for second. This is hit pretty well out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And Canerco's able to look this one in for the first out. And he's safe. Here's J.D. Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Nate Jones.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Davis stands at third with one gone in the inning. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kemp will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner towards short. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to third. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny Jung. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And there's out number 2. Standing in is the potential tying run, Brian Dozier. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
3 men under. For the home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men under. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Yankees. Stepping up now, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Ball one. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to look it in is Simmons, one away. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman number 35.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Martinez on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. On a line, that's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 1-1. A ball and two strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Judge is off at first with two away. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that? Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder. Right.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fouled off.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
In the air, down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So coming to the plate, Billy Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. The pitcher, Don Sutton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Jeter. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The relay throw, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Here's Chris Bryant now. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting 10.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. The 1-1 home. Bounce towards the mound. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first. A double play. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Right fielder number 34.
Set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped up. Sutton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Davis now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. And it's gone as they add still another. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And ball 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Stanton coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and trying to pick things up where we left off. Billy Williams. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home, and this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Carlos Correa.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
A swing and a miss. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Brian Dozier. First time up, he went down looking. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Chopped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Don Sutton.
Now a flare out to left center. Simmons onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sutton on at first. Nobody out. Hard on the ground toward short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Maybe not as this stays up. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you,
The 1-0 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Striding in once again, Billy Williams. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. A ball and no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of sparks.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Harper is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second. Right here.
Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alvarez.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! So the lineup flips over. And digging in.
Shortstop, Garrett Jeter.
Felipe Rivero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dylan Betances comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that one got a piece of him. Here's big Aaron Judge, and they're runners at the corners now. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
3-0 now. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-1 the count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and brings back.
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Martinez.
Line shot to third, and the side. Digging in now, Billy Williams. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Martinez looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Martinez.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Brad Hand enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is returned. Lee Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. A ball and a strike now. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Correa is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Justin Smoke will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Forkball right by him. 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
High pop-up. Bellinger is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Stanton looking up, and it's gone. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
In the second spot.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gordon over at second. Kemp at first with no outs. Runner going a second time. Pitch strike three called. The throw. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Second and third here. One man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Dozier is there as he makes. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Stanton on the run. Around first, digging for 2. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
So the breaking ball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. Harper on third with 2 out. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
If you're going to have any chance.
Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is standing in. Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Davis over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. And here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder,
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kemp. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate, Brian Dozier. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon.
Leading off with a 51.
Popped him up.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
But this will land untouched. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Base hit into right center. Striding in once again, Willie Stargell 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out, but no movement from Kemp over at first. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders away.
And we'll have to leave. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Back up the middle. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Carlos Stanton.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Davis.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th.
First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Aliens and the Rockies. A pair of former Cy Young Award winners, Kluber and Verlander, head-to-head next. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
The pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Chris Davis.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. A dive by Gordon. He's out. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gordon.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dozier is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. There's a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. Here comes the first pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Dante Bichette is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Dante Bichette trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brian Dozier.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons.
Batting 8, shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gordon shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Corey Kluber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Lindor takes it in. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning. settling in now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. And there's one down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Slow roller back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Stanton is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day to play hard.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is going to have room out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Martinez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Konerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Nolan Arenado, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Stanton on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready for another chance? Dante Bichette got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Popped him up. Bellinger has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bichette is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Full count, 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. A base hit in his first trip. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there. Here's Brian Dozier now, and their runners at the corners now. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Justin Smoke will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To first. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. On to Konerko, and it's a double. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that one just missed outside. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now You can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-1 to him now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. DeYoung over to his right, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Gordon is there. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Skied into straightaway right. Gordon over to his left. 2 down. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Gordon is under it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Konerko. He singled his last time up. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1. Is taken high above the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's J.D. Martinez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit sharply on the ground. Arenado's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's D. Gordon now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jason Giambi. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bichette is there. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Third baseman, Nolan
First pitch is a
Arenado.
sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Dante Bichette. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he caught
A swing and a miss. At the plate, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Konerko get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that one stayed up a little high. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball just a bit high.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to...
Threw it right past him. Stepping in, Justin Verlander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Justin Verlander.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Betances is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Justin Verlander. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The save to Dylan Buchanan. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Simon Ball, 2 out.